One of the more nervous qualifying sessions I've had in this season. It's Chesty 42 here, and it's the end of qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix in the RBX Championship. Taking a look at the leaderboard, Chesty 42, that's me, on pole there. Only just, Dubsy not too far off. Both of us struggling through qualifying there. In second place for Dubsy there. So third place for Jacket Potato, fourth for Zamply, fifth for Mighty Murph, sixth for HSV DT, seventh for Kid Byers, eighth for Danny Rocks, ninth for Paint Boy, Diamond Duck in 10th, and Shervo without setting a lap time will start from the back of the grid. Probably a more safer bet than anything else. And there's the post-qualifying celebrations there. Everyone probably thought they could have done better than what they did in that qualifying session there, as we look at the race here. Lined up on the grid. Lucky to take pole here. It's probably one of the more important places to get pole. Very hard to pass. Easy to block. And the first corner is usually diabolical as the lights come on. We're at the fifth light. They're out. And they're off. Taking a pretty steady start here. Trying to get too much revs. Trying to make sure Dubsy doesn't make a move on me. And there's it looks like there's a bit of a problem behind if you take a quick look back. And now we'll have a look at Dubsy's point of view. Seemed to be a huge gap afterwards. He leaves the line, he's having a look at me, he's sort of sizing himself up. Tries to follow me through the corner, and someone on the inside gives him a touch. I think it was the Ferrari. And then Jacket Potato in the Toro Rosso pushes him right around. As Dubsy tries to complete a rather unorthodox three-point turn. And now we have a look at Mighty Murph's footage here. No, the background sound here, just music from his footage. As he comes in, and it looks like Zamply gets on the underneath the Dubsy there and runs out of room, and Jacket Potato with nowhere to go ends up in that battle as well. Nice move there, Murph on Kid Byers, very close. And now we're back to, all the way up to lap 11 already on my own highlights. I seem to have just pulled away dramatically, gap way out as I pit for the primes. Although I'm pretty sure that cars behind me following Mighty Murph had already pitted, so that would explain why the gap was so big at that point. Yet at lap 19, we're about halfway distance now, and it's a 26 second lead there as we come around for lap 23 now, and we're just starting to lap some of the back markers here. I get Paint Boy, he moves over out of the way, slows down a little bit. I get him with the DRS and the curves. Pretty simple enough pass as Danny Rocks gets right out of the way and completely backs off. Thanks for that, Danny. Good sportsmanship there. Being able to let me through. And there seems to be a problem up here ahead. Kid Byers and Zamply have got into each other. No footage of that to include in this video as of yet. We'll have to see what happens in Kid Byers' video. What happens there is he lets me through there after to back, and Zamply retires from the race. Wasn't feeling too good before the race, and I think that might have something to do with him retiring. Lap 26 now, and Dubsy has crashed out. I don't know if you noticed, but the tyres seem to be wearing out a little bit on my car, sliding around a fair bit, and the safety car. Race engineers just confirmed that the safety car has been deployed. Good time for me to swap my tyres, seeing how slippery it was getting for me. So pit for the option tyres once again. Rain is the word. At this point, we know it's coming, but we're not sure when. But at the moment it's dry, so we'll stick with the option tyres. I think you can start to see the rain there. Just little bits of it, patches here and there. Pretty light at the moment, nothing really dramatic. The safety car is coming in this lap. And we're released. Around the last corner, Kid Byers right behind me. He's a lap down, but he's giving me a bit of buffer to Mighty Murph as I pull away from him. And nice and easy that corner. It's starting to get a bit wet and starting to get a bit slippery, so it's a good idea to be cautious. Now the rain's really starting to stream down now. Still quite not wet enough for it. I got plenty of gap there to sort of test it around, and at this point, lap 35, spray coming off the tyres. Is especially coming around that corner, you can see the gap, the grip just becoming less and less as I slow down to select the intermediate tyres for this pit stop. I put them on. It's quite a nervous pit stop, really coming out of the pits thinking, have I done this right, have I got the right time? And as you can see there, it was obviously the right tyre to be on. There's plenty of buffer back to second place too, so just nice and cruisy. You can see the rain is starting to come down quite hard now. If it wasn't only 1.5 laps to go, probably would have had to go for the full wets as I slide through Mirabeau. Come through Rasgas on the final lap, final corner here. Do a bit of a drift on purpose as a celebration, a little bit of a weave there too. And I crossed the line to take my first ever RB Monaco Grand Prix. Having a look at the rest of the positions, Mighty Murph in second place and HSV in third. Fantastic podiums for the both of them. They drove really well in this race and kept out of trouble, and that seemed to have got them the results they've been looking for since the start of the season. Shervo in fourth, Jacob Taylor in fifth, 6 for Diamond Duck, 7 for Danny Rocks, 8 for Paint Boy, 9 for the Kid Buyers. Unfortunate for him, involved in a few incidents. Dubsy crashed out, unfortunate for him, and obviously is amply retiring. Not feeling too great, I think, would be the result of that. So that pretty much wraps it up. It's my third win of the season. Very happy with that. I'll catch you all next week at the Montreal Grand Prix in Canada. Should be an absolute cracker of a battle. Dregler's coming back, and I'm sure Zampli will be back to put some more pressure on the front runners here as he tries to close the gap in the championship. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in next week.
The way it goes.